What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo, and in today's video we are actually doing a first time listen, first time reaction to the band Waterparks. I hear a lot about them on Twitter. People are constantly tagging me in some of their stuff, always wanted me to check this band out, so I'm pretty hyped. I have no idea what they sound like. I try to group it into similar things that people tag me in based on their interest, but I really don't know. So I want to give a huge shout out to Jody on Patreon for actually requesting this video and supporting me over there. Thank you so much. This is Lowkey as hell. My understanding is this is their newest single. So let's do it. Let's hear what the newest era of Waterparks sounds like. Good headphones on, fixing this one fucking hair. Okay, let's go.
I just cried into a shirt I could never afford last year.
Woo! Wait, what a good way to start. I just cried into a shirt I could never afford last year. God, same.
I just cried into a shirt I could never afford last year. My Drake problems, my fake problems, but it's really how I'm feeling here. I guess at least my work is working right. I think people like me better when I'm hurt inside. They say it's not true and they hope I'm alright, but the eyes probably rolled at the first line.
I'm gonna take it back a little bit. I just want to hear the lyrics in this section again.
I think people like me better when I'm hurt inside. They say it's not true and they hope I'm alright, but
okay, so he said, I think people like me better when I'm hurt inside, and this is a very interesting lyric for a couple of reasons. One, music is therapy and it's an outlet for a lot of people. And so I think of my favorite band, which is Bayside. I always have them up here. And they went through a similar situation where their music was so sad. Actually, at one point, Anthony Ranieri said, I'm the voice of the depressed, and that's what everyone expects. And in that same album, Cult, he was addressing the fact that, like, he doesn't want to be sad, but like it seems to be what is like most popular for them. So there is this moment where you have to realize that these artists that are singing based on stuff that is happening on the inside, they're singing about their real life, and it's really hard to just have to be that person all the time, especially if you struggle at all.
the eyes probably rolled at the first line. I want cool shirts, I like cool rings. I want a big house, but I'm hiding. I think I'm halfway there, but my heart feels off. So what's the point of being great if you're great alone? If you need me now, I'll be there somehow. I'll pick you up, we can ride. I'll fly away like a bomb.
Oh, hell yeah.
We can ride. I'll fly away like a bomb on airline. I'll take you with me, we can ride. I'll probably die in my apartment I couldn't afford last year. Yeah.
This is interesting because it has like a very interesting hip hop sort of vibe to it, but it is definitely mostly along that like pop punk rock sort of element. And what I love so much is that as music continues to progress, we're getting a lot more of these little crossover moments, and I'm a fan of it because there's not really a genre I don't like. Yeah, it's super cool to hear. Like even just that section right there sounds a lot like some early 2000s Blink-182.
I'll take you with me, we can ride. I'll probably die in my apartment I couldn't afford last year. Yeah. My Drake problems sound thoughtless, but it's all brand new and I promise I'm being really honest when I'm getting up the guts to say that. I haven't had a day out since my blue hair and our combat. Drake problems sound thoughtless, but it's all brand new and I promise I'm being really honest when I'm getting up the guts to say that. I haven't had a day out since my blue hair and our combat. How the pressure feels, I should call my parents more just to say that I'ma be okay so they don't worry every day. I like cool shirts, I like cold rings. I want a big house but I'm hiding. I want a brain that doesn't hate me. I wanna see my stupid fucking friends say if you need me now.
Wait, I fucking love this.
I want a brain that doesn't hate me. I wanna see my stupid fucking friends say if you need me now, I'll be there somehow. I'll pick you up, we can ride. I'll fly away like a bomb on airline. I'll take you with me, we can
Fuck yeah.
ride. I'm hiking, Lowkey, so you diva, just wanna
Yeah, dude.
High key and low key as hell. You're diva, just wanna see ya. I'm high key and low key as hell. Your sweetheart, don't wanna be a part.
Okay, so that song is definitely way too short. I think that there was a lot of different build-ups kind of happening there. And then I kind of thought there was going to be a little bit more. I feel like the song should have been like 4 minutes. And the reason being is I felt like as the song continued to progress, it just kept getting better and better. I was trying to pay a lot of attention to the lyrics here. And my takeaway on first listen, remember, I don't know anything about this band, so I could be very wrong. But it almost sounds like this is a song struggling with that moment where like you're finally making it. Like you went from being, you know, a band that was kind of chill to like actually, you know, having a huge fan base, probably making a lot more money. Especially when he says things like, I want cool shirts, I like cold rings, I want a big house, but I'm hiding. And I'm not sure if he means that like literally, or if he's kind of like keeping it low key. And so what, oh, I guess that makes sense because the song is low key as hell. What I take from it is he wants to live that bigger lifestyle, but he feels like he has to kind of be the way he's always been. And I could be totally wrong on that, but just reading it, it's very interesting because a lot of that comes to mind. I definitely feel a little bit of this. I think that, I mean, I've spent the majority of my life without money. And it's only been very recently that I've, you know, come across to a little bit of success. And it is very interesting where the dynamic sort of changes for yourself and where you start to like, you're like, is it okay that I want to buy this? Is it okay that, you know, that I want to buy all these things, or that I continue to purchase more and more of these things that I've always wanted, but I never thought I'd be able to have. And the other thing too is there's like a double thing kind of happening here where they're worrying about the one thing I just talked about. And then the other thing, I think of things like, I want a brain that doesn't hate me. I want to see my stupid fucking friends daily. And what I pick up from that is it's kind of that other side of this where there's all this amazing stuff that comes with success. But on the other side of it, one, doesn't matter how much success you get, depression can still happen. He said, I want a brain that doesn't hate me. That can still happen. And two, the more famous you get, it's going to be a lot harder to have those normal relationships that you had in your everyday life. So again, I could be totally wrong about this, but that is definitely my interpretation on this. Sonically, I love this because I feel like I'm blending a couple things I really enjoy here. First and foremost, getting a little bit of that pop punk vibe. I was definitely hearing some of that, especially in like one of those pre-choruses. I think I kind of heard like some early 2000s Blink-182 there. I love that so much, while at the same time giving us a little bit more of like a flow kind of happening with a little bit of a hip hop crossover. And to be honest, this is sort of where rock music is right now. I feel like a lot of the newer artists that I'm listening to have more of a similar sound to this than, you know, something you might have heard in the 90s or early 2000s. And I'm very interested to see how much this pop punk influence is going to continue to be coming back and inspiring more and more bands to do something similar to this. I know we just got MGK's Ticket to My Downfall album as well, and that was really cool to hear, especially, you know, in 2020, getting to hear, you know, some of these sounds that I haven't heard since forever. I don't know what all of Waterparks music sounds like, but I'm definitely interested in hearing a lot more. Please let me know in the comment section what you guys think I should be checking out from them. Jody, I want to give you a huge shout out for actually supporting me on Patreon. Thank you so much. I hope you guys liked today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.